Hey, have you ever wondered about the difference between acrylic paint and gouache paint? Well, today I'm going to paint one of my favorite creatures from a creature feature that we all know and love and compare the two side by side for you to make the decision about which one you like the best. The mystery creature cannot be exposed to light, you can't feed him after midnight, and whatever you do, you can't get him wet. It's Gizmo! Don't worry, Gizmo, I'm just gonna strap you down for this. If you're OCD, this will suck for you because this side is bigger than this side. Let's start with the HIMI Jelly Gouache. Now I just have to figure out where to put it because this thing is huge and it's always kind of in the way. So I'm just gonna put down a piece of paper and put it on top. Boink! I don't paint with gouache a lot, but I do use acrylics, and I've been told that my acrylic painting method is very similar to gouache. So this should be a piece of cake. I just start with extremely thin layers, and every time my gouache looks too vibrant, I water it down until I like it. The downside to watering everything down is waiting for it to dry. I'm extremely impatient. If you use too much water, everything will bleed endlessly, and we don't want Gizmo to bleed here. Another thing that I want to mention is that gouache requires a very delicate touch. Let's switch this back to real-time speed so you can see how slowly I was moving. Oh my gosh, this is so slow. Oh, hey, little fruit fly. I'm just gonna flick you off the page. Oops. May he rest in pieces. Sorry, little fruit fly, but it looks like you're gonna be a part of this painting. Well, I guess it's time to move on to the background. I tried to keep things simple, and you should know that I spent about 2 hours on Gizmo and only 20 minutes on the background. All right, now that that's done, it's time to prepare for the acrylics. Acrylics are my specialty and my favorite medium. Go ahead and give this video a like if you also enjoy acrylics, or give the like if you enjoyed watching me struggle with gouache. The applications of acrylics are endless. They go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. All right, that's enough over exaggeration, but seriously, you can start really dark with acrylics and work your way to the lights. Unlike gouache, where it's better to start off light and work your way to the darks. It's almost impossible to mess up a painting with acrylics. As long as you keep going and making adjustments to everything as you go, you'll eventually get to a point where you're happy with your painting. I like to add a little bit of water to get my paint to go on the paper smooth, and I use less water as I go. You can really see how I just dive in with my base colors, and I'm a lot more confident with my strokes. Since acrylics dry faster, I was able to plow through this side a bit easier, but it still took about 2 hours for Gizmo and 20 minutes for the background. And there you have it, gouache versus acrylic paint. I'm really intrigued by gouache at this point, and mark my words, this won't be the last time I try to paint with it.